Looking for delicious white fish recipes? You've come to the right place. Today we're diving into the world of seafood, whipping up 10 quick and delectable white fish dishes. Each one is packed with nutritious and flavorful vegetables, turning ordinary meals into extraordinary ones. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a culinary novice, these recipes are designed for simplicity and taste. So, ready your aprons and prepare your taste buds. Stay tuned to discover how easy it can be to prepare these tasty dishes. The first recipe is white fish with lemon butter sauce. This delightful dish requires simple ingredients that you might already have in your pantry. You'll need a good quality white fish, around 500 grams, examples being cod or haddock. For the sauce, collect 100 grams of unsalted butter, 2 fresh lemons equating to approximately 120 grams, a couple cloves of garlic weighing in at 10 grams, and 8 grams of fresh parsley for a vibrant garnish. Start by seasoning your 500 grams of fish salt and pepper. In a pan, melt your 100 grams of over medium heat. Once it's completely melted, add in your finely chopped 10 grams of garlic sauté until it turns a beautiful golden brown. Squeeze the juice from your 120 grams of lemons into the pan and let it simmer, creating a perfect blend of flavors. Place your 500 grams of fish in the pan and let it cook until it becomes flaky and opaque. Remember, fish cooks rapidly, so keep an attentive eye on it. Once done, spoon the lemon butter sauce over your 500 grams of fish, garnish with your 8 grams of fresh parsley, and voila! Serve this dish piping hot and savor the tangy lemon butter sauce with your favorite white fish. Our next dish on the menu is white fish with ginger and soy sauce. This delightful Asian-inspired dish will captivate your senses with its tantalizing aroma and mouth-watering flavors. Let's start by gathering your ingredients. You'll need a 200-gram white fish fillet, a thumb-sized piece of fresh ginger that's about 15 grams, grated. Follow this with 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, weighing approximately 45 grams, 2 tablespoons of sugar, rounding up to about 25 grams, and a sprinkle of white pepper, which comes at roughly 2 grams. Don't forget the fresh cilantro for garnishing. About 5 grams should be just perfect. Let's start the process. First, marinate the fish in a mixture of the grated ginger, soy sauce, sugar, and white pepper. Let it sit for about 15 minutes to allow the flavors to infuse into the fish. Meanwhile, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the fish has had time to marinate, place it onto a baking tray and bake for about 10 to 15 minutes, or until the fish is flaky and cooked through. The enticing aroma of the ginger and soy sauce will fill your kitchen, creating an irresistible culinary atmosphere. Finally, garnish your dish with the fresh cilantro for a beautiful pop of flavor and color. Garnish with fresh cilantro and savor this flavorful fish. Our third recipe is white fish with garlic and olive oil. This Mediterranean-style dish is both simple and delicious. Let's gather the ingredients. You'll need a 150 gram white fish fillet, 4 cloves of garlic. This should be around 12 grams, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, approximately 30 grams, and around 3 grams of salt and pepper to taste. Start by preheating your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. While the oven is warming up, mince the garlic and mix it with the olive oil. Rub this mixture onto the fish fillet, ensuring it's well coated. Sprinkle around 3 grams of and pepper for added flavor. Next, place the fish onto a baking tray and slide it into the oven. Bake for about 12 to 15 minutes or until the fish is as flaky and opaque. A quick tip, don't overcook, as white fish can out easily. And there you have it, a simple yet flavorful white fish with garlic and olive oil. This dish is perfect with a side of fresh salad or steamed vegetables. Coming up next, we present white fish with tomato and basil. This pairing is a respectful nod to the refinement and simplicity of Italian cuisine. To kick things, require 500 grams of white fish of your choice, 250 grams of ripe tomatoes, 30 grams of fresh basil, 20 grams or about 4 cloves of garlic, 50 grams of olive oil, and about 3 grams each of salt and pepper to taste. Start by sautéing minced garlic in olive oil until it achieves a golden hue. Proceed to add the chopped tomatoes and allow them to cook until they're softened into a savory sauce. Dash in some salt and pepper for that additional kick. Now, It's the moment to introduce the main attraction, the white fish. Place your fish into this pan and allow it to simmer in the tomato sauce, soaking up all those amazing flavors. As a final touch, tear some fresh basil leaves and sprinkle them over your fish. The scent of basil will permeate the dish, contributing an element of freshness. Allow everything to simmer together for a few more minutes. White fish with tomato and basil is ready to serve. Complement it with a side of garlic bread or pasta and savor the meal. Our fifth recipe is white fish with coconut milk and curry. This tantalizing blend of flavors uses around 500 grams of white fish, which combines the creaminess of 400 milliliters or 400 grams of coconut milk with the aromatic allure of 15 grams of curry. This dish is a delightful journey for your taste buds. We start with a white fish of your choice, bathing it in a marinade of juice from 2 freshly squeezed limes, approximately 100 grams, and a pinch of salt, about 5 grams. While the fish soaks up the tangy goodness, we sauté 200 grams of finely chopped onions and 9 grams of garlic, which usually measures up to 3 cloves, until they're golden brown. Adding in 15 grams equivalent to a spoonful of curry powder, we let the spices mingle for a minute, releasing their fragrant notes. Now comes the star ingredient, coconut milk, poured in and stirred until it forms a silky sauce. Gently, we lay the marinated fish into this simmering pool of flavors, allowing it to cook until tender. To finish, a sprinkle of 10 grams of fresh cilantro for that added burst of freshness. This dish is best served with grams of steamed rice or a piece of naan bread weighing around 100 grams. Our sixth and final recipe is white fish with pesto and Parmesan. This dish is a testament to the harmony of Italian flavors, combining around 500 grams of white fish with the boldness of 100 grams of pesto and the rich, nutty notes of 50 grams of Parmesan cheese. We also add a drizzle of 30 ml olive oil and season with salt and pepper, about 5 grams each to taste. The cooking process is simple, yet results in a deeply flavorful dish. We begin by spreading 100 grams of pesto evenly onto the fish, ensuring every inch is covered with this herby goodness. Next, we sprinkle 50 grams of finely grated Parmesan cheese on top, providing a savory counterpoint to the pesto's freshness. A drizzle of 30 milliliters olive oil is all it takes to bring this dish together, enhancing the flavors and ensuring a golden, crispy finish. Place the fish in a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius or 392 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for about 10-15 minutes until the fish is golden and flaky. Serve this dish with a side of roasted vegetables for a complete, nutritious meal. This white fish with pesto and Parmesan is a celebration of Italian flavors, delivering a restaurant-quality meal right in your home kitchen. Moving on to our next delectable dish, white fish with mango salsa. This recipe is a tropical delight, pairing the delicate white fish with a vibrant and tangy salsa. You'll need around 500 grams of white fish, 1 ripe mango, a small red onion, a jalapeno, a handful of fresh cilantro, the juice of 1 lime, and salt and pepper to taste. Start by grilling your fish on a preheated grill or a grill pan, seasoned with a pinch of salt and pepper. While your fish is grilling, let's prepare our salsa. Dice your ripe mango, red onion, and jalapeno. Combine these in a bowl, then add chopped cilantro and pour over the fresh lime juice. Give this a good mix and season with a pinch of salt and pepper. Once your fish is grilled to perfection, plate it up and generously top it with your fresh mango salsa. The sweetness of the mango, the crunch of the red onion, the heat from the jalapeno, the freshness of the cilantro, and the tanginess of the lime juice create a symphony of flavors that perfectly complements the grilled fish. This white fish with mango salsa is a taste of the tropics, right in your own kitchen. Moving on to our 8th recipe, white fish with capers and olives. This recipe brings a Mediterranean touch to our white fish, with the zesty capers and salty olives adding a punch of flavor. To prepare this dish, you will need around 500 grams of white fish, a tablespoon of capers, a handful of pitted olives, 2 cloves of garlic, olive oil, the juice of 1 lemon, and salt and pepper to taste. Begin by preheating your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, in a pan, sauté your finely chopped garlic in olive oil until it's fragrant. Add in your capers and olives and sauté for another couple of minutes. Drizzle your fish with olive oil, then pour over your garlic, caper, and olive mixture. Squeeze fresh lemon juice all over, and season with salt and pepper. Place your fish in the oven and bake until the fish is cooked through and flaky, which should take about 15 to 20 minutes. This white fish with capers and olives is a delightful dance of flavors, with the tangy capers and salty olives perfectly complementing the delicate white fish. It's a Mediterranean treat right in your own kitchen. Next up, we have a refreshing and tangy recipe for you: white fish with dill and lemon. This classic combination brings out the best in our white fish, with the aromatic dill and the zesty lemon, giving a refreshing twist to the dish. Here is what you'll need for this recipe: around 500 grams of white fish, a handful of fresh dill, the zest and juice of 1 lemon, a tablespoon of butter, and salt and pepper to taste. Start by preheating your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. While your oven is heating, season your fish with chopped fresh dill, lemon zest, salt and pepper. Drizzle with a bit of melted butter, squeezing some fresh lemon juice over the top. Place your fish in the oven and bake until the fish is cooked through and flaky, which should take about 15 to 20 minutes. The white fish with dill and lemon is a fresh and vibrant dish, perfect for a light lunch or dinner. Serve this dish with a side of creamy mashed potatoes for a comforting meal that will surely win over your family and friends. Our 10th and final recipe for today is the comforting and luxurious white fish with spinach and cream sauce. This dish is a perfect blend of rich flavors that will surely become a favorite in your household. For this recipe, you will need around 500 grams of white fish, a bag of fresh spinach, 1 cup of cream, 2 cloves of garlic, a tablespoon of butter, and salt and pepper to taste. Start by melting the butter in a pan over medium heat. Add the finely chopped garlic and sauté until it's fragrant. Now it's time to add the spinach. Cook it until it wilts down and releases its natural juices. Pour in the cream, stirring well to combine everything. Season with salt and pepper, then gently place your fish in the pan. Simmer the fish in this creamy sauce until it's cooked through and flaky, which should take about 10–15 minutes. This white fish with spinach and cream sauce is a creamy and indulgent dish, perfect for a cozy dinner at home. The spinach adds a touch of freshness to the rich cream sauce, while the garlic brings a subtle kick that complements the mild flavor of the fish. Serve this dish with a side of crusty bread to mop up the delicious sauce. Enjoy this luxurious meal with your loved ones for a cozy night in. To recap, we've covered 10 delicious white fish recipes today. Each of these dishes highlights the versatility of white fish, while the accompaniments enhance the fish, resulting in a balanced, nutrient-rich meal. We started with the white fish with lemon butter sauce. A traditional favorite, this recipe pairs the zestiness of lemon with the indulgence of butter, for a taste that never fails to impress. The sharpness of the citrus balances the butter's richness, enhancing the fish's subtle flavor. Then, we ventured into the white fish with ginger and soy sauce. Taking cues from Asian cooking, the of ginger's warmth and the savory depth of soy sauce brings a comforting and intriguing twist to your dining experience. Next, we cherished the white fish with garlic and olive oil. A Mediterranean gem, this recipe merges the bold tastes of garlic and olive oil, presenting a simple, rustic meal that allows the fish's natural flavor to take center stage. We then moved on to something more cheesy, the white fish with pesto and Parmesan. A dish bursting with the freshness of pesto and the richness of Parmesan. It's an absolute delight for cheese lovers. Then, on a tropical note, we tried the white fish with mango salsa, a dish that combines the freshness of mango salsa for a burst of sweet and tangy flavors. Soon after, we delved into the white fish with capers and olives, a dish that brings the tanginess of capers and the saltiness of olives for a flavor-packed seafood journey. Next, we enjoyed the white fish with dill and lemon, a refreshing combination with the freshness of dill and a citrusy hint of lemon. And lastly, we indulged in the white fish with spinach and cream sauce, a dish that serves a creamy, comforting experience with the richness of spinach and cream sauce. Each recipe offers a distinct flavor experience, enabling you to savor white fish in a multitude of ways. Try these recipes at home and enjoy a wholesome, tasty meal with your loved ones. Until next time, happy cooking!